Hi, my name's Dali.
I'm Maz. We're the owners of Kiss Me Cupcakes. Let us show you around our kitchen.
We didn't want to just be Maz and Dal's cupcakes or Dali Maz's cupcakes, so we thought, well, let's come up with something quite fun. And then we just came up with the name, Kiss Me Cupcakes. I think it was you, Dali.
I don't know.
It just kind of stuck and we just loved it. It had a nice ring to it. It makes people smile, which is kind of what cupcakes do for us.
Yeah.
So we thought, what a lovely name. And it's something people will hopefully remember us for as well.
Statement of Kiss Me Cupcakes are beautifully light, tasty, handcrafted cupcakes. So in 5 years' time, we would still like them to be baked fresh. We would like to see outlets for Kiss Me Cupcakes. At the moment, the way that we promote it is very local. It's a very local business. So we do a lot of networking, we do a lot of events. We use Qype, obviously. Google is a really good one, and it's all word of mouth, and very much, once tasting the produce, we get wonderful feedback from it, and then, you know, it kind of, that person tells so many people, and then it kind of filters out that way. I actually really liked the fact that our clients could leave feedback. My fear is that, you know, people might think perhaps that, you know, our own testimonials could be possibly made up, but we thought with Qype, you can't do that. So, you know, you get some real honest feedback, and that's what we ask for.
Sometimes when I make cakes and I'm like, I really hope I've captured it, I hope I've got it right, and you always kind of doubt yourself sometimes, but then when you get that testimonial and you see that feedback, you just get that really great feeling. You think, you know what, I'm doing something right, and that makes me happy, they're happy, it's brilliant.
Was we didn't want people advertising, so if you've got a basic listing that advertise, you see the other people advertising on yours, and I thought, well, we solely want to keep it Kiss Me Cupcakes, so that's why we went for it as well. Because we don't have a shop front, you know, we're not on the high street, people don't know about Kiss Me Cupcakes, and, you know, we are competing with larger companies. So Qype is really great in that way, because people can find us in Birmingham on Qype, but also just because you're a big high street company doesn't mean that people will be leaving great reviews, because you know, they haven't all got great customer service, you know, and some things may happen where people, you know, don't like their service, but would perhaps just looking online go, oh look, well this, you know, this company's got really great reviews. I've never considered that before, but because we're, you know, online in that community, they'd find us. So that, you know, I think that's a real benefit for Kiss Me Cupcakes. I wouldn't say so. It's very easy actually. As soon as anybody leaves a testimonial, it comes straight through to us, which is easy. I can look up the stats, see how many people have clicked onto the actual listing and through to our sites, which is really is a benefit to us to see how it's working. To update is very easy. If I have any problems, I can just call your telephone helpline. So I've never had a problem, to be honest, ever. It's been very easy. Yeah, we'd love to. That'd be really great, totally. And it'd be great if we could have something in Birmingham, because it is the second city. Way.
I think it's good, particularly if you were first starting out, because I know 3 years ago when we started out, we got a very basic website done, but I think if you can't afford to get a website or you're first starting out, Qype's a great little mini website.
That's
it's
so
like a little
true.
platform, 'cause you know, it looks quite professional. You've got your pictures, you've got your you know, your little
testimonials
bio,
as well.
You've got your
yeah.
testimonials. So for people who are starting out and can't afford to have a website, I'd say this is a great,
That's true.
you know, alternative to that.
Totally.